Right, RJ, this league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher-scoring style of game.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches it. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Johnson. Murray inside. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Johnson a screen on Bridges. There's Young with the 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Driving inside.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
There's Young with the 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. The 3 ball. And Dinwiddie good for 3. Dinwiddie's got 5 points.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Johnson. Now here's Johnson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Claxton. Screen by Claxton. To the left wing. All sorts of time. Again, the Nets score.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Murray. Screen by Capella. Fires for 3. Murray, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Bridges, right side. From downtown, drains the triple. He has 6.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Here's Young on the take. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie against Murray. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
The deep ball. from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Dinwiddie against Young. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. Murray for 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His three-point shot has improved every year.
Outside Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Young finds Capella. Bay with a screen on Bridges. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Mikal Bridges.
The more aggressive Young is, the better he plays, creating a trip to the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Johnson. Good if it goes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an impressive... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Young against Bridges. They kick it out to Murray. The 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Brooklyn is gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that. Oftentimes you see him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Lets it go from deep. Claxton with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Johnson. Finney-Smith a screen. And here's Claxton from the arc. Buries it from 3. Claxton's got 5 points.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now here's Murray. Can they get it? Here's Capella. It's deflected. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Young against Bridges. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
And here are the Nets now. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Outside Johnson. Here's Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Bay. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Bay's got his first 3 points of the game. And winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest, playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. Playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end and is just a steady force on the offensive end. For me, LeBron James was the one player that combined every great skill of every great player that I had ever played with.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
When high-level prospects like Victor Wembanyama enter the draft, some teams' motivation to win can falter, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "It's a serious issue, and we've put teams on notice." Brian, it's sparked hundreds of league meetings, and Silver added, "We're always looking to see whether there's yet a better system." Back to you.
Oh, indeed. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Bay. A good look from Young. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first half of basketball. O'Neal on the wing. Defended by Griffin. Back to Watford. The kick out to Simmons. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Mills. To the inside. Here's Watford. Back to Simmons. Good D by Kangwoo.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's Mills. They get it back. Outside Bogdanovich. Johnson a screen on Walker. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons. The Nets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. There's the... Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Mills, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Mills. And here's Johnson. Bogdanovich from long range. No good there. Right side, Walker. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Nets out in front, running away with this one. Well, now we have some time to appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've got Patrick Mills. Johnson is out there with Griffin. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Murray with it. Picked up by Simmons. Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
From deep, here's Simmons. Atlanta with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Hunter. Now Mills. Just 5 to shoot. Bay with it. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bay's got 6 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Mills, no good. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance.
Oh,
wow.
Okay,
Unreal.
that's all it's done.
That's what they came for.
Wow.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And here's Mills for 3. And Watford pulls it down. And the Nets shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. The kick out to Simmons. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Murray. For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Mills. Soft touch off the glass.
I didn't see that crossover coming, and neither did the defender, apparently.
Bogdanovic against Walker. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, there's such a smoothness to his game. What a soft finger roll.
Atlanta has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Fires the 3. And Patrick Mills hits from deep. Mills has got 5 points in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And it's out of bounds. Out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Bey. Finney-Smith inside. Young's there. 4 on the clock. Here's Claxton. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Bey with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Young. Counted. Young's got 10 points in the game.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Dinwiddie outside. Claxton up top. To the middle. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Bey with a screen. Bogdanovic passes to Bey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And that one falls for Bey. And he can't hit the second. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. There's the 3. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Okongwu, a screen on Bridges. There's Young with the 3. Outside for Bey. Bogdanovic against Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Okongwu, a screen on Bridges. Atlanta again missing. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Johnson. And he drops it in from the low post. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Bogdanovic with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovic. Okongwu, a screen on Johnson. Bogdanovic, no good. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson on the wing, defended by Bogdanovic. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Bey. Griffin comes in for Hunter. And it's Mills in for Young. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Griffin. Pass to Mills. Johnson a screen on Dinwiddie. Now Okongwu. Will it go? No good on the buzzer beater. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Atlanta shooting around 35% from the field so far. So on the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Cameron Johnson out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the basket by Bridges.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
From the wing. Rebound Brooklyn. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Outside Johnson. The three is up. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Here's Atlanta now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Claxton passes to Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. Three-pointer. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 22.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Griffin drives in, and Griffin slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Three-pointer Bridges, and the basket's good off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
For 3, Dinwiddie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Griffin. Murray's checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's Young in for Mills.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Walker with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Walker's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Murray for 3, drops in the 3.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Stolen by Young. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Hits the trifecta. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Three-pointer Bridges. Rebounded by the Hawks. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Murray passes to Johnson. Now here's Young. Six to shoot. Capella screen on Bridges. Here's Young. Basket counts.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Screen by O'Neal. And there's a pick. Walker for three. No good. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory.
This should be a... Fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the pivot, manning the middle. Murray finds Capella. That one goes. Count it.
That's a good read by Murray. Not having to think about it, he just reacts.
And it's Simons off the drive. Thibault can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Kicks it out to Grant. Murray against Simon. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
Here's Ayton, following the basket by Trae Young. And here's Sharp. Inside, 6 to shoot, and the dunk by Grant.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Now, here is Young, defended by Thibault. Goes up on the high post, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
And it's Sharp missing. Hawks have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Puts up a deep three. Bay, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Grant outside. Back to Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got 5 points so far.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Bay kicks to Hunter. Murray outside. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Bay, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down low, Trailblazers moving the ball around. And that one's good. Thibault.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Bay against Grant. Pass to Young. A 3 ball. Atlanta again missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And it's Simons off the drive.
Cutting his way to a shot. Simons working at full speed.
And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all three levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Capella. And nothing is falling for him right now. Portland leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Young from outside. The rebound by Grant. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. This is it to Thibault. Murray against Simon. The dish to Ayton. To the inside. Here's Thibault. Plays it up and banks it in. Thibault's got 5 now.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Murray for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Here's Simons. And Capella sends it back. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin. The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hunter kicks to Capella. There's the pass to Bay. Young outside. 5 on the clock. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Ayton against Bay. Henderson outside. Grant with a screen on Murray. A drive by Henderson.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Murray scanning the floor. High post Young. He's got 6. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Murray against Henderson. Murray with the defensive effort. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. Hunter, no one around him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now, here's Sharp. He's defended by Bay. Good on the three-point shot. Grant's got 5.
Bang, bang. Grant does a great job of transitioning from the catch into his shooting motion.
And stolen by Thibault. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Mills looking it over. Feeds to Johnson. Back to Mills. To the paint. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near him. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Henderson. Back to Ayton. Henderson outside. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
The Hawks trail by 6. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now here's Ayton. Still without a basket. Brogdon finds Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Johnson.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Bogdanovich against Brogdon. Here's Okongwu. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Wainwright. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 4. Outside for Griffin. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Lets it go from the wing. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Henderson dishes to Ayton. Back to Henderson. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Outside Griffin. Bogdanovich looking around. Okongwu with the elbow. Back to Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. To the middle. Here's Henderson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Outside Bogdanovich. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. Jeremy Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. Capella sets a screen for Murray. Driving in. The kick out to Young. 5 to shoot. Bay sets a screen. Top of the key. Young's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
You gotta give Aiden credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Capella kicks to Bay. Murray the pass to Bay. Out to the right wing. Murray outside. Bay with the screen from Murray. Offensive rebound. Capella up and in on the layup. Capella's got 6 points.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Murray to the paint. Passes it to Hunter. Young in the corner. Lock at 6. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. 10 points for him.
For most defenses, Young's jumper is the first thing they have to account for when they play this team.
Here's the screen, and there's the pass to Sharp. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sharp's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And Young kicks to Murray. Pass to Hunter. Shoots over Simon. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Now, here's Sharp. Guarded closely. And it's Simons off the drive. And that one drops.
Beautiful move by Anthony Simons, making it a and-one opportunity.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Whether wide open or with a man right up in his face, Bogdanovich shows nice touch with the 3-ball.
Simons finds 8. The kick out to Simons. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 1:43 left to play here in the third. And it's Murray with the jam.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Johnson the screen. Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Stolen by Brogdon. Portland leading by 13. Down low. Here's Murray. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Johnson with a screen on Henderson. Mills dishes to Bogdanovich with the fadeaway. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Portland. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Henderson outside. No good with the triple. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Okongwu. From deep. Stolen. Here's Wainwright, defended by Griffin. To the inside. And he banks in the layup.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, he got it to go!
I can't believe it.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is it.
And so it's Portland riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. And it's Mills. And it's Griffin. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Wainwright. And he goes in for the dunk.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Atlanta calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Hawks trail by 17. Young outside. Murray outside. Here he goes. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide open guy.
Ayton in the corner. Grant the pass to Ayton. This one for 3. Grant, that's good.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Young kicks to Hunter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Thibault on the wing. Grant outside. The 3. That shot off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Murray kicks to Young. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Bay against Grant. Bay passes to Young. Shot clock at 6. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Leave it to Young to run up the scoreboard. He loves attacking the defense.
Portland leading by 14. Simons, the pass to Grant. Back to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Young drives in. Puts up a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella kicks to Bay. Murray against Grant. Murray the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
And stolen by Hunter. Capella finds Bay. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Pass to Ayton. And here now is Thibault. And he's good on the three ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Trailblazers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved really enjoyable to watch.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Here's Thibault. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Capella finds Bay. Young for three. The rebound by Grant.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And again, it's Portland with the three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And Young kicks to Murray. Bay with the screen for Murray. Missed. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding...
Grab. A look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Now here's Johnson. He takes it in. From about 19. Pass to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges a screen on Simons. For 3, Dinwiddie. Portland grabs the miss. Outside Thibault. Here's Sharpe, covered by Johnson. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Nets. It's a 3-point game. Unloads. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
3-pointer Sharpe. Claxton with a rebound. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Bridges passes to Claxton. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Johnson finds Bridges. Clock at 4. There's a screen by Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Simons against Johnson. Pass to Thibault. And he converts the layup.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And it's Brooklyn ball. Searching for their first points of the game. Finney-Smith a screen. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. And that one's good.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team seconds.
Simons against Bridges. The 3 from Ayton. On target from range.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Claxton with it. Puts up a three. Here's Finney-Smith. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Jeremy Grant.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Now here's Simons. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Simons against Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. And here's Claxton. 5 on the clock. Finney-Smith. And Ayton pulls it down.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
A deep three. Sharp. That one's good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Johnson a screen on Thibault. Johnson on the wing. 4-3. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Now here's Simons. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie outside. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
55 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ayton in the high post. Back to Simons. And stolen by Bridges.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
It's stolen by Thibault. Now the Blazers moving it up. There's Simons with a three. The rebound by the Nets. Bridges outside. Finney-Smith is screened. On the wing, Finney-Smith from behind the arc.
Well, he's got to be a defensive stalwart, and Jeremy Grant using his size to send it back.
Here's Bridges. No made baskets yet. Thibault with a steal, and he's all alone. Out to the right wing. Grant outside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the free throw, no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Substitutions on the court.
5 ticks left to play in the first. And he comes up with a bucket.
Now, this guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Malcolm Brogdon. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Murray. Then it's Henderson, and it's Wainwright in at the 3 spot. Portland leading. Pass to Ayton. Here's Wainwright. For 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
And some were saying, with the rise of the three ball, everyone is playing the same. You feel there are enough different styles, Doris?
You know what, B.A., I know how much emphasis is placed on spreading the floor in the three-point shot, but here's what I believe ultimately. This game is as fun or perhaps more fun than it's ever been for me personally, and it has everything to do with the skill of the players. The shooting, the best it's ever been. The skill level, the highest it's ever been. So I love the game in its current standing.
Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Wainwright. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
From deep, here's Simmons. And it's Portland with a rebound. Ayton with it. Pass to Henderson. Now here's Brogdon. Back to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ayton's got 5.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Thomas passes to Watford. Simmons with a screen on Henderson. And Watford, here we go. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Portland has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's stolen by Brogdon. Henderson, the pass to Murray. And here's Ayton. Simmons defending. Outside Murray. Pass to Ayton. From outside the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
There's 1:47 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Thomas, defended by Henderson.
Well, you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
Henderson for 3. Offensive board. Outside Brogdon. Launches a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Brogdon's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
The kick out to Walker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Watford. No luck on that one. Good D by Murray. And here's Portland. They're on a 17-4 run. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ayton, a screen on Walker. Brogdon into the lane. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
On the court.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Three-pointer. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Jacque Vaughn.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Ayton, a screen on Bridges. Over to the left wing. Ayton, the open look. A good-looking shot from the wing. Ayton's got 9.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Into the lane. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Sharp. Outside Thibault. Back to Sharp. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. High post Claxton. Dinwiddie against Simons. Now Claxton. 5 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. A little mid-range shot is up. Dinwiddie, no good. Portland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Ayton into the lane. And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
Timeout called, the Nets. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith, a screen. They need this. And Ayton pulls it down. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Simons finds Grant. And there's the drive. Oh, Grant throws it down.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
From deep, Johnson to the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Thibault with a steal. Timeout called. Portland.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Bridges against Simons. Grant with a screen on Bridges. The drive by Simons. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Finney-Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Here's the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Simons outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Johnson passes to Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And here's Simons outside. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the triple. And Mikal Bridges gets a 3. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. 1 minute left in the third. Simons against Bridges, all alone. And there's Ayton on the assist by Simons. Ayton's got 11 points. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Thibault. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He's got 7.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
To the right side. The 3 is up. Claxton can't get it to go.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Finney Smith passes to Claxton. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Into the line for your Nets. Number 8, Lonnie Walker.
Walker against Simons. Pass to Ayton. And here's Grant from the arc.
That's quickness and size working in Finney Smith's favor on the defensive end, making it very tough for the shooter to get any kind of...
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Portland. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point guard.
This is just fun. These teams are trading 3s back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Thomas. Count it. Good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Thibault. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And here's Simons outside. Rebound Brooklyn.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The 3 from Ayton. O'Neal pulls it in. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Walker for 3. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. Here's Portland now. They're on a 12-4 run. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons. Brooklyn shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Simmons drives in and slam dunk by Simmons.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Here's Simons, and count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Simmons, the pass to Thomas. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Simons. The Trailblazers have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Another miss by Simons. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, the length of Ben Simmons, right, allows him to drive into the teeth of the defense, picks up the foul.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons.
Good on the second one.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Pass to Aiden. Takes a 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Trailblazers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Simons.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
To the wing on the left. Here's Watford. No good on the triple.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Three-pointer sharp. The rebound by Ben Simmons. And the Nets with possession here. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Now Portland with it. Simons outside. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Three-pointer sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Fires from way outside. The shot won't fall. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team with
NBA basketball on 2K. Tip-off goes to Brooklyn. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And stolen by Hunter. In the corner, Bay with it. Next, the corner 3.
And Bay doing a great job of getting his feet ready to line that one up.
And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made the coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Now, here's Capella. Young in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Bridges with the board. Johnson outside. Back to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Bay with a screen on Bridges. Young against Bridges. Back to Young. Bridges with the steal.
Bridges, first personal foul.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Capella sends a screen for Young. Passes it to Capella. Now the dish to Murray. Young with no one around. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Launches it. Capella, the pass to Young. Fires the 3. The shot's good from Bay. Bay's got 6 points.
Encouraging to see Sadiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Young finds Hunter. The 3. Again, Young missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. There's the drive. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
And Young kicks to Capella. Capella sends a screen for Bay. The kick out to Young. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Young, and there's the drive. Capella, the pass to Young. From past the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but It's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now, here is Young. Hasn't made one yet.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. So the wing on the left. Bridges with the steal. Dinwiddie wide open. Good on the triple. Dinwiddie's got 7.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Young dishes to Hunter to end the run. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Solid defense. Johnson can derail an offense.
And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
The backcourt pair for them, Dinwiddie and Walker. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Mills. Here's Bay. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Brooklyn leading by 12. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar build, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
You love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Murray kicks to Mills. Capella with a screen on Walker. Here's Mills. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Walker the pass to Dinwiddie. The pass to Claxton. And good that time. Claxton's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Murray. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. They get it back. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the game.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
And Murray, here we go. Bay passes to Mills. The tray. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Walker's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Nets.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Passes to Claxton. Down low. Outside, Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Finney-Smith. And shot on the way. Kept alive. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brendan Watford comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Johnson. And Thomas subbed in for Dinwiddie. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Sadiq Bey. Griffin's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for DeJounte Murray. Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in.
Bogdanovic does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's the three. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovic.
Now here's Thomas. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Okongwu grabs the board.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Johnson. Bogdanovic wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And Bogdanovic needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Screen by Simmons to the inside. Second chance shot. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Hawks trail by 14. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, the range for Bogdanovic continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. 36 seconds left here in the second. And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Watford. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Okongwu against Simmons. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovic. Off target with his 3. Here's Thomas. Look at that.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Atlanta.
And here's Young from the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made... Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the guard set is Young and Bogdanovic. Griffin out there with Johnson. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Kicks it to Okongwu. Clock at 4. Here's Griffin. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility, such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
On its way from Young for 2. Here's Okongwu. Kicks it out to Johnson. Bogdanovic, that's for 2. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Bogdanovic has got 13.
And you might very well see some more parts of Bogdanovic's game with a night like this.
Dinwiddie attacking and Down it goes, jamming that one home.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bay comes in for Johnson. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for A.J. Griffin. And Murray subbed in for Bogdanovich. Young against Dinwiddie. Bridges a screen on Young. Pass to Bridges. With the drive. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
The Nets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Bay gets the bucket.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Nets leading by 13. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, DA. From about 16, again the Hawks score.
And that's where Murray can take his jump shot comfortably in the mid-range.
Dinwiddie for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now the pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Bay wide open, and he fires. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Dinwiddie. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Hunter kicks to Young. Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this is what that kind of size in the backcourt can give you. Murray, a bigger guard, hard to handle down low.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And a change for the Hawks. Mills, he's checked in for Young.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Count it. Thomas got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Mills passes to Bay. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Bay, because he has that shooting ability behind the three-point line, he can put points up in a hurry.
From deep, Walker. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Whitehead's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Sadiq Bey. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeJounte Murray. Johnson with a screen on Walker. Johnson attacking. A rebound by the Nets. On the wing, Walker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Whitehead deciding where to go with it. Lets the three fly. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Lonnie Walker right head out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Thomas. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Shot's good by Walker.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
A three from Bogdanovich. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Thomas goes in. Feeds to Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
A nice bit of muscle from Simmons there, pushing through the contact and finishing strong.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Mills with it. Thomas is there. Mills can't hit. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's a 16-point game. Thomas up top. Covered by Mills. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Hawks trail by 16. Driving inside. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Offline with his three. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Thomas finds Walker. Thomas sets a screen for Walker. Back to Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Nets lead by 18.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Pass to Bay. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, man, easy money for Young. When someone's that wide open, it's going to turn it into a bucket.
To the paint, here's Finney Smith.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. In the corner, it's Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Murray. Pass to Hunter. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. The pass to Capella. Young outside. Shoots over Bridges. Misses off the right eye. Nets leading by 17. Young with the steal. Bay with a screen on Bridges. From the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
Remember, Trae Young wasn't selected for the 2023 All-Star game. And Brent, some are calling that a snub.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. That seemed a little bit odd to me, and it caught some people off guard. But look, if you want to give Trae Young another chip on his shoulder, you're going to get some incredible performances.
For 3, Bridges. Bay pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The offensive rebound. Murray, the pass to Bay. It's Young on the wing. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. And Bay able to finish.
Yeah, Bay is an active player, and I like watching him get assertive, especially on the offensive rebounds.
Bridges with it. Out guarded by Murray.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Young for 3. The rebound by Johnson.
not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nets.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
Young from outside sinks the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here's Claxton. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so he hits both.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 14.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets it go from deep. Good.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one.
And so it...
Dunks. Fast breaks and high-flying basketball. Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Bay and Capella, they're inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
The drive by Murray. Portland grabs the miss.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to...
Whoa, wait a second. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. There's Young with the three. No luck on that one. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 4-point game. And when it comes to offbeat cities, look no further than Portland, Oregon.
They do things a little different, but the Blazer players, including me, love playing here. They embrace how unique a city Portland is.
Down low. And the dunk by Bay.
Leave a gap that size and Trae Young will spot it, and then he'll exploit it.
Simons against Young. Ayton passes to Thibault. Inside. Now here's Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bay rejected by Capella.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Young against Thibault. To the paint. Here's Capella. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Grant. Back to Simons. And that one is hammered home.
A jack-of-all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
They double him with Ayton. Right side Young. Now here's Murray. This one for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Simons against Young. Grant outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Here's Young. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
But you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Hawks on D. They trail by 7. Grant with a screen on Young. And here's Simons outside.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
And here's Grant from the arc. And Bay pulls it down. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Murray. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Murray's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Young with it. Picked up by Grant, and he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
1:16 left in the first. Murray scanning the floor. Over Sharp. And that one's long.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And here's Simons outside, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed in. He's a very accurate range shooter.
Bay with a screen. Young from long range, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Well, one thing we know about Trae Young, he is fearless when it comes to big shots, Smitty.
B.A. Trae Young loves to play spoiler. He embraces being the villain for the opposing fans. When it comes to the combination of passing and scoring, Trae Young's hard to beat.
Here's Simons. Ooh, excellent D there from Young.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
No problems knocking that one down.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Ayton. The 3 connects from downtown. Ayton's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Back to Capella, and here's Murray. He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Portland, finishing the quarter with an 8-point. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. Patrick Mills out there with Bogdan Bogdanović. And it's Capella in at the 5.
What a gifted scorer Bogdanović is. Able to hit jumpers even with the defense all over him.
Simons passes to Graham. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Bogdanović finds Bay. Simons against Hunter. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Simons penetrating, and he jams it home with authority.
Turning into such a great scorer. Anthony Simons is a bucket getter, having another big night.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Simons. Grant with a steal. Fast break, here we go. Henderson for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Mills. Fires from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Henderson. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Mills, the pass to Bogdanović. Picked up by Okongwu. Back to Mills. Outside Bogdanović. And Once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Aiden. It's Sharp on the wing. The layup misses. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Mills finds Bogdanovich. And they go to the intentional foul. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in.
Second team foul. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And here's Mills for 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. The kick out to Griffin. It's stolen by Thibault. Now the Blazers moving it up. Outside Brogdon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And using every part of his 6'5", 229-pound frame, Brogdon forces the defense to foul.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Johnson passes to Bogdanovich. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A sneaky 6'6". Bogdanovich can bang down low.
Well, Bogdan Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league, but he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
BA hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night he's on the floor.
No good on the second free throw.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. 1:35 left in the second quarter. With the drive. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
Pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. Poke loose. Here we go. Henderson for 3. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Bay. Aiden with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. 3 on 3. Here's Grant. Oh, my goodness!
That's out. It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
Murray inside, guarded by Brogdon. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 7 points.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
The drive by Brogdon, and Brogdon with the stuff.
And you can't give Brogdon avenues to the rim. That's a recipe for disaster.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the inside, Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. To the middle. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
And Young, here we go. Outside for Bay. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Here's Henderson. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
And so it's Portland, feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
So confident in his J. Simons drilling the catch and shoot.
Capella, screen on Thibault. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Here's Simons. He's got 18. Ayton, a screen on Young. Simons passes to Ayton. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, for a center, Ayton's got a nice jumper. It's a big reason why he went first overall in the draft.
Outside Murray. Here's the teardrop, and he gets the bucket. Murray's got 9.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Simons with it. Pass to Ayton. There's the 3. Counted from distance. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Bay finds Capella. Back to Bay. Right side Hunter. Now Bay. 6 on the shot clock. Young inside, covered by Thibault, and that one's good. Young, he has 7.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Grant, the pass to Ayton. Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Crafty move. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Sharp, guarded by Young. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Shaden Sharp saw his chance and exploded up to the rim.
Left side Hunter. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Murray's checked in for Grant. Wainwright comes in for Thibault. Brogdon's checked in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simon.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Outside for Brogdon. Pass to Ayton. Fires for 3. And here's Henderson. He's guarded by Mills. Ayton, a screen on Mills. Henderson for 3. The shot no good. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Crosses over. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I mean, good awareness from Mills. Catches the defender out of position, takes advantage.
Shooting for Atlanta, Patrick Bill.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Henderson outside. Back to Brogdon. To the inside. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Brogdon. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
There's so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
And here's Mills from the arc. Unable to get that one.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Wainwright. And the 3-pointer goes. Wainwright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Mills, no good.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left in the third. Off his leg. The official saying it was kicked. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Just 4 to shoot. Brogdon from outside.
Fantastic hustle from Bogdanovich. Not giving up anything easy.
And here's Mills for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
3 points.
He's got 5. He got it up. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got a Kongwu, A.J. Griffin out there with Johnson. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich, and it's Mills in at the 1 spot, outside Murray. Pass to Brogdon. Murray, a screen on Bogdanovich. Brogdon into the lane. Good D by Bogdanovich. Atlanta's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Grant's checked in for Murray. Thibault comes in for Wainwright. Sharp, he's checked in for Brogdon. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. Simons outside. Grant with a screen on Young. Pass to Grant. From deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team.
Here's Murray. The 3 is up. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
Good D by Bay. Atlanta's gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Young, the pass to Hunter. Young against Simons. Young attacking. Slick drive by Young.
Definitely undersized, but Trae Young has heart.
Simons passes to Grant. Sinks it from distance.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Young can't hit. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Young against Simons. Ayton in the high post. Pass to Sharp. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Capella with it. Outside for Bay. Hunter up top. Now here's Murray. Bay with a screen. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Murray. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
One of Murray's weapons showing up there, that crazy long wingspan.
Aiden with a screen. Lots of room. Drained it for 2 points. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Murray's shot is good.
Given Murray's slight frame, you'd think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Aiden. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Trailblazers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeAndre Ayton.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He came into this league as a defensive specialist. Now Jeremy Grant is becoming an offensive powerhouse.
Young from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Grant attacks. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Tough to stop Jeremy from getting to the rim off the bounce. That's a great play.
Young from long range. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Hunter can't get it to go.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And that one's good. Sharp.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Ayton, a screen on Bay, puts up a deep three. And he can't get that one.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes...
is a mismatch, but on any given night, I mean, you just never know.
That's exactly it, Kevin. And while the underdog is extra motivated, the better teams sometimes let their guard down. That's a recipe for disaster.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Cameron Johnson. Nicholas Claxton out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Sharp. Such a wide open look.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Dinwiddie against Simon. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Simons after the basket by Brooklyn, and the baseline jumper no good. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Dinwiddie for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Simons to the left wing. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Simons.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Simons against Dinwiddie. Johnson the screen. Here's Claxton. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Grant gets a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Thibault can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Grant. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now, here's Simons. The pass to Ayton. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Bridges. They set the pick. Here's Claxton, goes back up, and he lays it up and in. Claxton's got 5 points so far. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Simons. Scoreless thus far. Grant finds Thibault. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant. Lifting off for a slam before the D can contain it.
Dinwiddie wide open. And the net, another 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Simons up top. Defended by Bridges. Ayton, the pass to Simons. Comes up empty down low.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now Claxton. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Grant with a screen on Bridges for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Here's Finney Smith. It's tipped. Here's Claxton. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Nets. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep watching them.
The wingmen is Sharp and Thibault. Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Henderson in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Bridges passes to Claxton. Some solid defense from Ayton. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. For 3, Henderson. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. Johnson outside. Back to Claxton. Pass to Johnson. Over Sharp. Henderson pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Henderson, no one around him. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside, Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. There's a screen. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Dinwiddie against Henderson for the 3. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Sharp. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here's Johnson outside. Here's Finney Smith. Bridges, no one around him. Finney Smith kicks to Bridges. A three-pointer is right on target. Bridges has got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Dinwiddie against Henderson. Over Claxton. Henderson, no good. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Richard, how about this? A lot of guys you played with are still in the league today. Does that affect your analysis of their play?
Oh, 100%. Nothing about me is impartial. If I don't like somebody, I'll say it to them, and I'll say it on TV. No, I'm just kidding, Kevin. All kidding aside, I respect all of these guys, and I try and be as fair as possible.
Portland's got into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Henderson kicks to Ayton. Gets a very good look and converts.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. Lets it go with a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Ayton in the corner. That's tipped. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Dinwiddie against Henderson. Dinwiddie outside. Down low. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Can't complete the alley-oop. Trailblazers trail by 5. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Henderson kicks to Ayton. Hits it from three-point range. Ayton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is something Ayton has to keep developing. In this era, big men have to possess an outside jumper.
Johnson finds Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
And he's good on the second. Stolen by Brogdon. Oh, at the buzzer!
That is how you finish it.
How about that shot to keep the clock? That one covered some distance.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Trailblazers out in front, ending the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Portland leading. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. They've got Walker. O'Neal is out there with Whitehead. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. Here's Wainwright. Off target from outside. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. And the three ball is good.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Stolen by Thomas, and Brooklyn turns it over again. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 1. Henderson for 3. Simmons pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Walker with a clean look. Drains the three-pointer. Walker's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Murray outside. Pass to Wainwright. There's the triple. Carries it from three-point range. Wainwright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Henderson against Thomas. To the inside, and stolen by Williams. Wide open look here for Murray. His three-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
For me, what stands out most about Robert Williams is how aggressive he is on the glass.
Yeah, this guy takes pride in grabbing those boards. His teammates appreciate how hard he works. You always want one of those guys on your team.
From deep, Walker knocks down the three ball. Walker's got 9 points here in the second half.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
Brogdon against Walker. Brogdon scanning the floor, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Back to Walker. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 7.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, O'Neal. O'Neal, a screen on Brogdon. Stolen by Brogdon. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And the pass to Henderson. Murray sets a screen for Henderson. Back to Brogdon. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Screen by Simmons. There's Walker with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
For 3, Brogdon. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And so far, this game has belonged to Brogdon. He is showing no signs of slowing down either.
Walker's shot is off.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That was let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Screen by Simmons. Walker's shot is off. Portland trailing here. Ayton with it. 8 points for him. Grant finds Simon. Screen by Grant for the lead. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep as we approach the 4th quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion. Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for the Trailblazers. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we've got more on 2K. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 4-point game. Passes it to Ayton. Here's Sharp. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Picked by Finney-Smith. Bridges shot, good.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
From deep 3-point territory, Bridges with some nice defense. Lynette shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Pass to Simmons. Back to Dinwiddie. From downtown. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. No good from Grant. Brooklyn trailing. The 15-footer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Thibault. From deep. Hands it from downtown. Thibault's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Picked by Finney-Smith. Johnson, that's for 2. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Simmons. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
On the floor for the Nets, number 33, Nicholas Claxton.
Now, here's Sharp. Dinwiddie covering. And it's Ayton missing. Nets trail by 5. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
What is going on right now?
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Nets. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Thibault kicks to Ayton. Fires away from way outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Johnson gets the bucket.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside, O'Neal.
2 minutes in the game.
Into the lane. And finished off by O'Neal.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
O'Neal against Grant. O'Neal kicks to Bridges. Screen by O'Neal. And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That's his first foul. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Simons finds Thibault. Here's the 3. That one doesn't go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 1. 55 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Claxton places one from 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The pass to Sharp. Spins. Shot to stop the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he makes both free throws.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Launches a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Brooklyn with the ball. Here now is Dinwiddie. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Pass to Simons. Fires the three. Right between the eyes. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win. And